Jinx_B right here on Twitch, also known as Josh Burglary out in the real world. You may know me from Game Called Life Podcast, GCL Podcast for short. You can always catch them, myself and my two best friends, over on twitch.tv/Game Called Life, all one word. We're also all over the internet at GCL Podcast. You can search us on Twitter, GCLpodcast.com, YouTube, all those great places. So appreciate you tuning in for my stream today. I am hopping into some Hearthstone, as you can see. I'm going to be playing a little bit of Hearthstone, just some ranked play, a little chill, got some music going in the background before I hop into some Overwatch. So, ran a poll earlier on my Twitter, which is @_Brooklary. Obviously, you're not going to know how to spell that, half the people can't even say it. If you click on the little pixel art down below, that'll take you to my Twitter. You can give me a follow there so you can always know what's going on, what I'm going to play. I ask you guys sometimes what you want to see me play, and so you can have a little bit of input to know what's going to be best and most entertaining for you. So, going to be playing a little bit of Hearthstone, then I'll be hopping into Overwatch that got the majority of the votes. Not many, but it was the majority of the few that I did get, so you can always vote later whenever I pose those questions in the future. So, I'm going to hopping in some Hearthstone, playing a couple different decks. I'm really partial to a Warlock deck right now, so really enjoying playing that. It's usually a quicker deck. I've got a Paladin deck if I really feel like it. I got a Priest Cthulhu deck. Not a big fan of Cthulhu. It's okay. It's just a really long game. That's a slow burn on those. So I'm gonna check my levels real quick, just make sure I'm sounding okay, because I am my own mod and producer. It's living the small stream life. Man, that sounds good if I do say so myself. Make sure that this is actually sounding okay. Yeah, I think game sounds and music is all good. So, if you don't think so, definitely let me know. Please let me know in chat if things start to go awry, and just honestly start sounding like crap. Let me know. I appreciate it. So let's hop in. This is my new zoo. This is what I've been playing. Really most often. Got me to rank 12 last season. I'm hoping to get a little bit higher than that. Rank 10 is really a big goal for me. Rank 12 was the highest I had ever gotten. And so I was very happy with that, and that was just in the last day. I went from about rank 14, 15, I think, down to 12. So I think if I really put the pedal to the metal throughout the month, I mean, it is only 1 week into June, so if I can really get into it, then I think rank 10 is definitely a possibility this month. The deck I am playing, as you can see here on the right, using the little Innkeeper. Really like that add-on. Hey, it helps me see kind of what's left in my deck, what I can expect to be pulling, a little deck list, and also helps you all at home. As you can see, I don't have a single legendary in this deck. There are versions of this deck out there that do contain a legendary or two even, but I've opted to run a Dark Iron Dwarf and 2 Doom Guards in place of any of those legendaries. One legendary that this deck I've seen run is a Gormok the Impaler, which if you have 4 or more minions, you do 4 damage, which is really nice. Helps you get around taunts and things like that. It can be a good finisher. Also, some decks actually run a Leroy Jenkins. Now, surprise, I don't actually have a Leroy Jenkins. I can't say I play Hearthstone incredibly hardcore. I like to be competitive to a degree. I feel if you're going to do something, do it well. And so I put some effort into Hearthstone, definitely not as much as I could. Let's see what I want to do for this guy. Let's give him just 2 attack. Let's see, do I want to use my coin so I can Dark Peddler or even Direwolf maybe? Yeah, why not? Give him a target I may not be able to get rid of. But anyway, I like to be somewhat competitive with Hearthstone, and I've got a decent number of cards. I obviously don't have everything. So I work with what I've got, and I've been trying to build up more and more dust so I can craft the really important things. Really close to crafting a Leroy, to be perfectly honest with you. I know I can take that out.
I wonder.
Here's the thing though, I've got 2 Forbidden Rituals, I just got a Knife Juggler. If I don't take it out, then he will attack my Knife Juggler. Shoot.
What just happened on your head?
I just got knocked. Gotta take it out, or else it would have been in vain. I would have lost my Direwolf and my Juggler. Now he's probably just playing his Houndmaster with nothing to target. And you know what? That is okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play just a Forbidden Ritual, get a board full of 1s. Oh, come on, one more. Oh, one more? Get him. Yeah! Alright, gotta love that RNG. Alright. Big fan of the Warlock deck. I mained the Priest deck for a while. Mage was kind of my go-to. Really simple, easy to play. That's what they start you on in Hearthstone. So it was easy to learn that. Just kind of naturally go with that. But I, for some reason, kind of fell in love, I guess you could say, with a Priest deck. Oh yikes! I'm gonna play Peddler, see if I can get a Power Overwhelming. No. Balls. Let's go with Corruption. I think I'm gonna end up killing this Kodo anyway. So I'm feeling good. I'm in a good spot here. If I can grab a defender, that would be excellent. Okay, sweet. I'll take it. Like that. I only had him down that health. Wish I could talk today. That'd be really nice. Alright, so that was my 210th win. Alright. This is my Warlock deck. So as you can see, I've had many different decks over the years. A lot of my older decks that I used to use are in the Wild format, but since the whole Standard and Wild came out, I've been a big fan of Standard, since that is kind of the more professional play. Zoolock was my Wild deck that I used to use. This is now obviously a new version of the Zoo that is Standard format. Good old fun inner fire deck with my Priest. That deck would kind of get a couple of taunts and use the I forget the other card in the combo, but with inner fire that basically changes your attack to be equal to your health. So I buff up the health of the minion and then change the attack, and I can one shot. Pope status, a lot of different Priest cards there. So got a Yogg Priest deck. I got really lucky and actually opened a Yogg in my first free deck or pack after the Old God came out. So that was super exciting. So obviously I made a Yogg deck right off the bat. Got 90 wins competitively with Priest. Got a little bit less than that, 74 with Mage, 38 and 39 respectively on levels, and then Warlock, he took the reins, man. That Zoolock deck really was what propelled me to play him a lot in ranked in months past before Standard came out, and I'm up to 210 and level 42. I do have a Paladin. I made as you can tell by the name, Murgle. It's a Warlock deck. because more like Paladin, you know. Figured I'd join in on the fun. Why let everyone have it? And then finally made a Cthulhu deck because I did open up. Don't even remember the name. It's so fresh. I just made this the other day. The 7-cost taunt that if your Cthulhu is 10 or more, is up to 10 or more, you summon another taunt. So I got that. I'm like, well, now I got to make a Cthulhu deck. So I did. But the Zoo is what I really like to play in rank. Because you get them down quick, you rush the board, even against a hunter, which hunters usually can counter fairly well. If they'll get your card draw, they can at least counter, clear the board, because they'll get, you know, the hounds, and so those are a bunch of 1/1s with charge, so you can usually clear my board, because all I've got, more times than not, is a bunch of 1/1s, or 2/1s, a lot of 1 minions in mine. So yeah, hunters usually give me a hard time. I don't want any of these, to be perfectly honest. A big thing of mine is I'm trying to mulligan more aggressively. I get very comfortable and think, oh, I could make this work. I think it's not a matter necessarily of making something work. It's got to work. It just got to work. Like, okay, is this going to work or is this not going to work? I shouldn't have to make it work. It's kind of the beauty of making a deck. When it works well, it should work on its own, not because I'm forcing it to. Capiche? Might have been an early play for Knife Juggler. But we'll see what happens. Oh, shout out to Mr. Larzosaurus Rex, fellow streamer. We just went live over on his page. Let's see if I can put that in chat so you can see that. Alright, so in concerns, I know in my intro I mentioned oh my god, what's it called? The voting and my tweet that I put out. Ooh.
So many possibilities.
And Overwatch receives 57% of the votes. Hearthstone received 29%, and a story-driven game, which I gave as an option, received 14%. So, majority definitely Overwatch, a little bit of Hearthstone, and I do enjoy both. So hey, here I am. Let's go with actually another Mortal Coil, because who doesn't love to have 3 of those in the deck? And hey, look at that, let's use it. And draw me a card. Excelente. I will take all the free card draw I can get, because I'd rather not kill myself to do so. Although, I'm not afraid to if I need to. That guy. Alright, let's see what I can do here. So I could... I could do a Power Overwhelming on my Peddler, and then do a Forbidden Ritual so I can spawn a lot, and just try to get him at least 1 hit. With 4/4, I mean, that's plenty to get him out of the way. I don't want to do that, I need to get rid of big threats. Alright, that's all we need to do. Alright, you're good. Hit the... Oh my god.
D.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, all 3 of the hits hit the minion. I only needed 1. Okay. Okay, fine.
The light protects me.
Okay. So I can +2 attack this guy. we'll just go for him. All along. And hit face with these two again. Slowly but surely, making it work. So, the great thing I'm actually loving about so far my board I've been playing is I'm able to consistently clear threats and still do damage face. So that's the biggest thing, is I want to be able to still damage face consistently and not let them get too far into endgame without me like whittling them down. Because endgame kind of usually involves a Doom Guard, something like that. I can just play straight out of hand and try to finish them. If I let things get too out of hand, then the Doom Guard's just not going to do anything. That 5 damage is not going to make a dent in 30 or 25. Shoot. Another Void. Peddler. Another Mortal Coil is tempting, though Blood Imp is kind of nice. I'm going to take a Mortal Coil. So if I can do 3 damage, or I'm just going to do 4, honestly, I'll kill him. Bada boom, bada boom. My trusty Knife Juggler, and my trusty Voidwalker. Bingo, bango, banjo. Slowly whittling him down. Can't say I am upset with how this game is going. We'll see if he has any big clears. Okay, finally got rid of my Knife Juggler. Well played there. Alright, so there's that Doom Guard. Now obviously I don't want to play him. Kind of right out of the gates.
Colonel Sanders here for Kentucky
I
Fried
don't want to
Chicken,
waste
and
that
let me
Mortal
tell you,
Coil
if you've got a
or
hungry family of
the Game
4,
Boss.
or 4 hungry friends,
And I don't
or
necessarily
maybe
want
4 hungry people
to
you
take
only
2
kinda
health
know.
because I may be
Well,
wasting
fill
that
'em
card
up
later,
with a
but
KFC
again, it
$20
could be
fill-up,
something
made hot and
useful at
fresh
this
every
point.
day, with 8 pieces of delicious
I'm going to go ahead and
original
take the hit.
recipe chicken, large mashed
Okay.
potatoes and gravy, a side of coleslaw,
So didn't
and 4
expect
biscuits,
to pull
all
that
for just
councilman.
$20.
Was not hoping to pull that
KFC,
councilman.
Colonel quality, guaranteed.
Had my fingers
Limited
crossed
time
for a
offer.
dire wolf.
Participating KFCs. Tax and substitutions extra.
So, let's play.
Let the good times pour. And the music play.
And I could play that Doom Guard though and take out that.
Official sponsor
And
is
no,
bringing
and
you
once
their
fell
exclusive
asleep.
festival playlists. So
You know what?
grab a
YOLO.
drink, turn it up, and click through to enjoy
I'm gonna be less
the
afraid
artists
to
from
get rid of
this year's
cards.
Bonnaroo in Manchester, Tennessee.
And I gotta hurry because I'm Wow.
Have
Okay.
you stopped by Samsung
That was good.
X37?
That was good.
The only place
I'm
you'll
happy
find
with that
virtual
play.
reality rides, music performances, gourmet eats, live DJs, and Samsung's newest technology. Visit 837 Washington Street in the Meatpacking District today.
Alright, well done. At least I got a decent hit out of him. Well, I can take him out. It's gonna kill my Doom Guard. Honestly, not too afraid about that. Let's see what I pull here. Okay. Yeah. No, I've got. Okay, so I can play my whole hand. I'm just trying to think how to get the most attack out of this. So close. I don't think there's going to be any other way. Alright. Thank you. Alright, very happy with that game. That was good. I got good card draw. was able to keep his momentum up, whittling him down, but also was able to clear his board of any major threats. That's kind of the most unnerving thing sometimes with playing this deck. Because I do have a lot of small minions, and so if I can't get, those power overwhelmings, or, a well-timed Doom Guard, or even that Dark Iron Dwarf to give me just 2 extra attack, then I'm kind of screwed. That's where I can lose my tempo really quick, and this should be very, very interesting matchup. Warrior, depending on what kind of warrior it is very difficult to play against for me. Pardon me, the fact that he is a golden warrior is always intimidating for myself. You know what? I'm gonna hard mulligan. No fear. Heart of the cards, and that's what I get. Wow. Now I'm super screwed. Sorry. Just because of that draw, I'm so bad. If I can't play something on turn 1, then I'm basically done. Oh, interesting. Oh, intriguing. I don't want to play that Direwolf as my only thing. Play Handlock for a little bit. Okay, turn 3, probably just play my Inboss. Try to get some board presence out of that. I could have played a Peddler, but I don't know. So he's gonna hit me in one fell swoop. Okay. He's gonna attack that one. Okay. That was good. See, here's the thing with playing. If I played my Direwolf, then he's dead. He just is. See if you can answer again. I might get more imps out of him this time. Oh, great. Okay. So once again, he defeats me in one fell swoop. The imp boss. Well, that means he's only got 1 attack on each of those characters. Let's see what I can do. Great, so I got 2 Doom Guards in my hand now. That is my worst nightmare. This has been terrible card draw by Jinx. Yeah, this is just an atrocious game. I gotta be perfectly honest with you. You know what? Sure, YOLO. Probably gonna hit me face with that is that Arcanite Reaver? Yep, Reaper. Jesus. Mind if I roll need? I need some good cards right now. Alright, Mother Licka.
Deal. Buying or selling.
I don't really want any of those. Maybe a Young Priestess? I'll take a Corruption. Maybe handy for some late game. He's got big things like a Ragnaros or something like that. Great. Take out the Dark Iron. He's doing a very good job of... clearing board and also hitting face. Let's see, I could play. I could play my Darkshire Councilman and then play a Defender.
My shield for Argon!
Because if he does decide to attack my Dark Iron, he's going to evenly kill him, he's going to take 5 more. Oh, classic. Alright, well played there.
Done. Into the breach!
Let's do...
Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under a canvas. No, nobody sees
The light protects me.
about the feelings sophisticated. The view is
Okay. Let's go through that. So now,
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry.
good news is I actually have a closer, in a sense, with that other Doom guy. Unless he can kill me this turn. He's gotta have laser. Yep. No problem. Ah. That came really close.
while the lining is verging on the side of the road that'll take us home. The edge of us is getting late.
Ideally, it would be nice to get into rank 15 tonight before I stop.
Realize the end of us is getting near. You're just a drop of the paint trickled off your canvas. Turn backwards to the river of color while we analyze to try to see it clearer. Secretly appealing to a
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Oh boy. This is not what I was hoping for. Alright, so he's either another Zoo deck or he's a Handlock. I don't think Handlocks have been very popular, especially in Standard. Oh, great. I'm mulliganing too hard, guys. Too hard.
Job done.
Crap. I should have kept that Peddler. Oh boy, you didn't have anything either? Well, wish me luck.
Put the apple on your head.
See if this will do anything for me.
The end is coming!
Oh, that's fine. I was saying, man, if I can get my Crazed Alchemist, that would be awesome. Oh, so close.
Hey, catch!
Okay, well, start over.
Why do you call?
Alright, this is going to be a really interesting match if he's a mirror. Let's see, that Doomsayer is the only reason that I have Crazed Alchemist. And it doesn't always work out.
You're the one who taught me love. It was not for everybody.
Tell you what.
However, I'm starting to see this world in the right light. Yet it still gets darker.
So many possibilities.
It's just a simple symphony or a painting, whatever. It's a natural path that spans infinitely.
Trying to figure out the most efficient way.
My world is
I really want to play that Defender of Argus.
So many possibilities.
Put a taunt on my councilman as well.
My
Give him
shields
2
for
extra
Argus.
attack.
this emptiness. It's just
Almost out of time. As you command.
Okay, let's see what he can do for me now. To me now is what I should say. I'd be surprised if he played a Mortal Coil. Oh, there you go. Well played. Restart the board. Now my Doomguard I've got sitting down here. I want to save him, but I don't want to get another Doomguard in my hand. Oh, let's see if I can get him up to 8 or not. 4, 5, 6. So it's gonna be another 2. So that's 4 plus 1, that's the 5. So 6 plus 2, that's 8. Yeah, I can get him up.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Get it out! Get it out!
Do I go face?
Almost out of time.
No. Just take out the big minions. Although I do need to start taking some damage to the face. Because he is obviously a handlock. I am the opposite of that, so I need to be playing quicker. Not just like pace-wise, but need to be playing him down a lot faster. There we go.
I Feel Great must be the 100 most uplifting songs ever playlist. Mood-boosting songs to make your day from Jason Derulo.
I can make your hands clap.
Fits in the Tantrum.
Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the
And 21 Pilots. Press play to brighten your day.
Getting my time on my
Okay.
ride. I'm born.
Let the good times pour
Oh, very close.
and the music play.
What you got? Thank you. Wow.
The original light beer and official sponsor.
Never very confident when I'm going up
So
against.
grab a drink and turn it up.
I never really feel very confident at all. I take every encounter with many grains of
Here's
salt.
the Governor's Ball in New York City. It's
Oh.
Miller time. 21 means 21. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Alright, let's see if I can hit rank 15, and then I may hop over into some Overwatch action with Mr. Larzosaurus.
Gul'dan versus Garrosh.
And my mouse is freaking out for some reason.
Shall be mine.
Been doing that recently. This is actually a very solid opening hand, the first 3. Let's get rid of you, Doomguard. Oh yes, this is the hand I've been wanting. I am missing a Voidwalker, but honestly, that's okay. This is what I love to do. I get myself a Flamant. And you know what? Sometimes I even coin and throw out another 1 cost. So then on turn 2, I'll Abusive Sergeant. Oh my god, I've got 2 Abusive Sergeants. Alright, let's do this madness. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's say end. So honestly, I love to double Abusive Sergeant because that gets so much damage out so fast. So he's going to take that out, putting him there. So he took 3 damage but without me having to do anything. So here's this. What if I told you I had 2 Abusive Sergeants? I'm going to do 5 more damage to you.
I fight.
And that puts 3 on the board.
For the life binder.
Oh, congrats. Cool. Doing more damage to himself. I don't have to do anything. I don't even have to do anything.
Buying or selling.
Nope. Definitely not Gadgets and Jouster. Death Rattle. Huh? That's not too shabby. +1/+1. Although I might get Priestess.
I fight.
Get some extra health on the board. There you go. Now you gotta do 2 damage to kill that, not just 1. So now that Fan of Knives crap. Well, turn 4, I really need... I mean, to pair well with this Forbidden Ritual, I'd really enjoy a Knife Juggler, or a Darkshire Councilman, something to that degree. Oh, another Peddler, so I'm gonna play you. I'm gonna play you on this side.
Buying or selling.
Oh. Oh. Snap. It's a 4/3. You know what? Abusive Sergeant. You're my man right now.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I fight.
Yeah.
More training.
Alright, there we go. Cool.
I wield the power of black.
Alright. Well, here we go. Let's Dark Iron Dwarf him. Give you that.
Sever my wrath!
Just do some face, man. I can do this all day. Maybe I should have put Dwarf on the other side because if I get a defender, I'd wanna put that buff on my Peddler and on Dark Iron. Oh, okay. Guess he was tired of that feeling. It's awesome. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna play you. I'm gonna play my Doom Guard. I'm gonna do the ritual. Face. Give him 3 health. Now he has to clear my board. Or give himself some serious armor for me to not have lethal. What's he gonna do? Charlie chose death. Alright. Mission accomplished, folks. We hit rank 15. We only had 1 loss on them. Yeah, utility stars. And now there's more stars to be had. Yay. Level 15 chest. Alright, we're going up. Like 20 minions that cost 5 or more. I had a paladin or like a shaman quest, and then I mixed out of that, and then that's what I got stuck with. I'm like, well, great, because all the decks that I play, well, except for the Cthulhu deck, I guess, are all really, really small minions. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oops. Let me get set up here for some Overwatch Actione. Let me actually hop in. See if I can play with Mr. Larzosaurus Rex. Let me get my headphones on. So, appreciate you all stopping by, watching my Hearthstone. Just playing a little bit, just a few games of some ranked with my new Zoo, the new Zoo Warlock deck, Zoowok as some like to call it. I appreciate you watching that as just slowly climbing the ladder throughout the month. Hopefully, the goal is to get up to rank 10. My best ranking so far is rank 12, hit that last month. So I'm hoping to improve on that and hit rank 10 and then get down to the single digits hopefully sometime. So that is the ultimate goal. Obviously, Legend is the goal. Whether or not I have the time, effort, or skill, and knowledge, and patience, all of those things to get there, that's another story. But thank you for watching me play some Hearthstone. Again, I'm Jinx_B, also known as Josh Bricklary. You can find me and my podcast at Game Called Life on Twitch, also all over the internet. Search GCL Podcast just about anywhere, and you can find me and my two best friends talking about games, talking about life, and enjoying a drink there. So thank you guys again for watching me play some Hearthstone. Now, gonna hop into some Overwatch. So stick around and enjoy.